Hi, how are you? Did you like that intro? Do you know I worked on that for like 4 hours over the span of 2 days? Yes, I did. It's still not the way I wanted. Oh well. I'm going to show you how to make... I was just fooling around trying to think of something I can make a video about. And this... Ooh, that is okay. Move this out of the way. Do you remember that little star charm? These I showed you how to make a while ago. Well, I thought they'd be perfect to connect together. And yes, it works out very well. I didn't sew them together. I used rings, jump rings. And these are not the best jump rings. I just bought them at Michael's, I think. They're actually a little too big, but that's not a problem because you can add more stuff to those bigger jump rings, and I think I kind of like that. I just haven't done it because I wanted to get this down first, just the assemblage of the little stars. Real simple. I probably don't even need to show you how to do this. This is with 8s, of course. This one is with 11s. And I used little tiny copper jump rings that I got at Michael's. Actually a little too small. Well, they weren't too small. The diameter of the wire was too thick. That was actually the problem. So if you can find jump rings or even make them yourself with a smaller diameter, I'm thinking maybe a 24 or 26, even a 28, to make jump rings for these smaller stars with 11s. That would probably work out really well. And then I just added a easy toggle clasp. Just, you know, strung it on there. These are very lightweight, so I wasn't worried about it. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to finish the last one. Now you need 9 of the stars or flowers, whatever you want to call them. I've got 8. I do have 8, right? Where's my other one? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! I bet I left it in the other room. I'll go back out and look for it. But anyway, you need 9 of these, okay? To make the one I just showed you. And you start, to go over this again, you start by picking up 5 beads, taking them to the end of your thread. I tied 3 knots in a little circle. I'm going to cut off my tail, and then I'm going to put my needle through a couple beads and try to hide that knot. I feel totally crowded right now. I got all this junk sitting around me. Move out my way. So you got this. And I'm going to add beads in between all the other beads. You can mix up the colors any way you want. Completely up to you. So I'm adding more sea foam. 1 sea foam in between all the sea foam. Bring this in a tiny bit. This is 6-pound Fireline and a size 11 beading needle. And then after I put in my last bead, I stepped up into the first bead I added in this row. I'm going to add 2 whites in between. All of those beads I just added. So I pick up 2 white, my needle through the next sea foam that's sticking up, 2 white, next sea foam, all the way around. Whoop. And the last one, put through the last sea foam, and then in between the first 2 whites that you added here. Now we're going to add 1 white bead in between all the white beads. 1 white. Like I said, use as much color as you want. Use as little color as you want. Completely up to you. I don't like getting into color, the color I use. It's such a subjective thing. And I really, really expect viewers to come up with their own color schemes. Isn't that more fun when you come up with your own? I think it is. Okay. Well, this thread is really giving me a headache. I thought this would be easy. Even a white in between the, you know, everything, all the whites, everything. Last one. Put your needle up through that white and then up through the first white you added in this row. And we're going to add 3. And to match these stars, I added 1 white, 1 seafoam, 1 white for kind of like a picot edge. In between, go through the first white here. And to get the points really nice and sharp, you want to go up through the next white on the bottom there and back up through the white that's sticking up. So you're going in a diagonal up this way. And pick up a white, a seafoam, and a white. Go through the next white to create the next point, like this. Through this white on the bottom, and then back up this way. All the way around. White, seafoam, white. And we're good. Done. The way I finish is I create a half hitch, actually 2. Half hitch here. Right. Catch your thread in between the beads. And another one. Catch your thread in between the beads. Another knot. Then I go up through one of the points. You don't have to go through the tip, but you want to go through 2 or 3 beads. Pull tight. Take your scissors. Yank and cut. And that should help keep the tail out of the way. So, I'm going to find my other star. It's, you know, kind of know where it is. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'll find it and I'll be back. Okay, I found my other star. So I have 9 stars. Got it? Let me take some rings. And you need 2 pairs of pliers. And you're going to figure out your pattern. For this one, I need my other necklace for reference. Hang on. I'm trying to remember how I did this connection. You can do it any way you want, but... Okay, I had 3 connected. Like this. And you want to make 3 groups like this. I need a ring connecting all 3 of these. So I pick one up, I open it up, and when you open up your rings, you know how to do this, right? You twist away from yourself like that. So just add them on. You don't have to get picky about the points right this second. Just add them on. And then close your ring. Being careful not to crush a bead, which I have done. They're together like this. So we have 3 of the stars connected. You want to do that 2 more times, and I will, and I'll be back. Okay, I've got all 3 little groups of stars connected like this. See, you're going to pick one that's going to be a center. I'll pick this one. This will be a center one. Okay, these will be my 2 little satellites. And let's see here. I had one dangling down. I have 4 sticking up like this. Is this how I did it? Down, together. Ah, like this. You want to make your pattern. You just want to fool around with it. You know, take a look at it, see how you want it to go. If you want to add more, you can. Just, you know, make more stars, add them around, you know, to connect. You can make this real long and very dramatic. Something I wanted to do, but again, I'm working on something else to show you for next week. If I get a chance, I will do that. I will make more and make it more dramatic. But I think this is pretty. You would add your chain or whatever you're going to use to connect around your neck right here at these 2 tips. You just want it to be, well, at least I like it that way. I like it to be symmetrical and even. So where would I add my rings? I would add my rings here, 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 and here. This actually turned out to be the hardest thing to do because I lost my place. I forgot where I was. So I try to keep it laid down when I picked up my ring. Pick up your ring and open it. Turn it this way. And I'll add the ring here. Can you see me? Putting the ring in. Putting it in the next one in the center. Grab my other pliers and close it up. Lay it back out. Another ring. Imagine you can get very complex with this and it would be fun. Almost like Rorschach. Ring in. Oh no! Well, that one's gone. Next, you go where? You go here. Ring in. Close. Oh, do not drop. Ashley, Nick, and I are going to the cider mill. I'm very excited because it's like a Michigan tradition in October. Fall is beautiful, winter sucks. So we're going to enjoy the fall while it lasts. One more ring. Open. In. One more here. Not as easy as it looks, huh? It's really not. All right. Close. And there we go. Whew, I'm wore out. I could add, I'm going to add 2 more rings here to connect this flower so it's not dangling. I could connect these here. I could leave them free. Maybe I'll leave them free. There's a lot of ways you can put this together. It's like a puzzle. Kind of fun. And then you would just connect your chain or your cord, add a clasp, and you're done. Different. They're pretty. Or you could keep connecting stars down and make it really dramatic and long. I think it'd be fun. I want to show you how to finish. Real easy. Just put another jump ring through the point of the star. Add your chain. Add your clasp. The other side. This one, I just used Fireline to bead on, you know, lots of beads here in a pattern, kind of like for Halloween. Looped it around, came down, tied several half-hitch knots all the way down. The same on this side. Half-hitch knots, real easy. Kind of cute, different. Make it for any color scheme, whoopsie daisy, that you want. That is all. Stay happy. Stay inspired. Your life belongs to you. I love you. Bye. Nice pumpkin.
Show it. Pumpkins.
Yay!
Pumpkin and a baby pumpkin.
Good. We got our pumpkins.